Jesus spoke, he spoke in the common man's language, Koine Greek, which is a very precise and elegant language. English, on the other hand, is a very imprecise language. We now have over 450 translations in English that have subtle changes with each other. These subtle changes create discrepancies which create division among Christians. So how do you solve the problem? What if we could go back to translate the entire New Testament and understood it exactly the way the early Christian church understood it 2,000 years ago? Only recently, with breakthroughs in a monadic hermeneutics-based translation, have we been able to accomplish translating the entire New Testament in just over 20 years. It opens up your eyes to the true nature of God. For example, in Greek we have 4 words for love. There is the physical love, there is a brotherly love, there is a perfect God love, pure and holy. And then there's the bonding of a mother with a child. In English, all these words are translated into a single word, love. But in the original language, there are 4 very precise words. So if you look at John at chapter 21, where Jesus is asking Peter, "Do you love me?" And Peter's response is, "Yes, Lord, I love you." In English, we see the same word. In Greek, Jesus is asking Peter, "Do you agape me? Do you love me unselfishly?" Peter's response is, "I love you," but the word he uses is phileo. I have brotherly love for you. So in the end, because Peter could not raise himself up to God's standard, God love, Jesus came down to Peter's level and says, "Do you love me?" But in the third question to Peter, it was, "Do you phileo me?" So, of course, Peter responds, "Yes, Lord, I phileo you." So why is it that Peter couldn't agape love Jesus? You'll remember that previously, before Jesus' crucifixion, Peter denied Christ 3 times. So Peter realizes how flawed he is, showing us that God comes down to our level, where we are at, to save us. If you read your English Bible, reading that passage, you will see the word love 6 times. But you will have lost the meaning, the depth that Christ is trying to show you. The pure word shows you every single original definition in the translation and what God fully intended. Receive the full meaning and blessing that Christ always meant for us to have.